All right, guys, this is Brandon again from Galaxydoc Market. I just realized after uploading the video that my weekly watch list that I spent some time on that video didn't get recorded. So I'm just going to just re-record that segment. Today is February 9th, 2025. There is part one full of great information. But this is 10:38 a.m. as I'm recording this. And again, here's the disclaimer. If you agree, please pause it, read it if you agree, then move forward. And I'll be posting this on x.com and then secondarily to YouTube. And here it is. Follow me there. Okay. So here it is on the right. Basically, these are the ones that I think I'm really looking at. I think you might have seen that in my earlier video, and I just posted it once I realized everything screwed up. So instead of just leaving it there, I just wanted to go over this. It doesn't mean that I'm going to take all of these trades, but these are something that has popped up into my watch list as well in the way I scan things. And we already went over a little bit on Carvana here, and we're just going to go down the list. So here is Carvana. I think that Carvana, as you know from my previous video, that we have a significant rising wedge formation. I'm just going to really quickly do that. And I think this is going to resolve right off of this level. And it's been going up, gangbusters. It's a used car company that does their own in-house financing. And as you know, consumer demand destruction. This is, I think, something that needs to be watched, and it's something that I'm very, very big on. Next one is Take Two Interactive. And I think Take Two Interactive, after their earnings really shot up, I think there's going to be a retracement all the way back down. It gives us some form of opportunity for the retracement pullback. And just kind of looking back, and I'm going to just share this with you really quickly. I think it is just setting up for a potential pullback formation. And if you want to learn more about what kind of an indicator this is, so I'm not going to share it here, but it's something that I use proprietarily. And but anyways, I'm very interested in Take Two, and let's go down the list. Zillow obviously is making a little bit. It's been going gangbusters. There's all kinds of gaps to this level, and it's a little bit higher. I think it's something that I think the housing market is not going to be recovering anytime soon. But technically, it's something that I'm interested in looking at and see if the market starts falling apart. It's something that we want to see. Visa also looks very, very promising, and let's see if it starts to stall out. NVIDIA, you know about NVIDIA. I covered that at length. I don't have to go over that. Gilead Sciences is a play on kind of the vaccine manufacturers, mRNA, BioNTech, and all of these things having problems. And they will, I think, continue to have problems. Although, I think there's people may look at producing another pandemic or those kind of things that may come about. However, there's a lot of scrutiny on these companies, and it's basically showing you a double top formation in this area. So there's double top right here. And I think we continue to move down, and it's just a very gappy stock. I mean, there's just gaps everywhere. And if it starts getting going, it's going to basically cause these gaps. Okay. And then Chinese company JD.com. JD.com right here is basically, very bearish setup. I'm very big on this JD.com at this point. And then MTN is Vail Resorts. I mean, who has the money to really go after Vail? Snow, I'm super excited about. Looks like it has a nice double top formation. It's just failed to cover all of that gap down here. It's a very gappy stock again, and it is a play on one of those AI, destruction that we talked about. So Amazon, we already talked about. BKNG, who's traveling these days. MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor's an absolute maniac. Spotify, who's actually subscribing to Spotify. I think it's basically making a climax top run, something to watch out for. I'm very bearish on this one after the earnings. They keep beating earnings. I just can't figure out how. BlackRock, obviously, is a continuous play on weakness in the global markets, and I think they're one of those that are basically short the gold and silver market and taking it up the ass right now. Costco, again, topping out. Really, the subscriber membership is coming down. It's just not it's one of those that basically plays on the consumer demand destruction. It has held out very long, but it is having signs and symptoms now of topping, and keep an eye on this for now. And then Futu, okay, another Chinese company. Keep an eye on that one. Mercado Libre, I think it's going to follow in the footsteps of Amazon.com. I think they're going to report decent earnings, but however, I think it's basically topped out. Meta is a play on Google. Okay, Google has taken it up the butt last week, and we need to continue to see if Meta is going to have a delayed reaction. mRNA, it's going to zero unless they concoct some sort of a pandemic again. And Tesla, love what Elon's doing with Donald Trump, but the fact of the matter is that the EV demand is dwindling, and maybe there's some shenanigans going on in the stock. Regardless, it's a bearish looking chart. It's got again gaps everywhere. Okay, so it's a quick rundown. Something that I couldn't do. Gaps. Okay, folks. All right. I think this is just a start. However, there's temporary pause in this, and I think if you may want to go fill some of these gaps all the way up to this 400. Maybe it gets all the way back up to 420, and then we short there. It's something that we want to pay attention to. Okay, it is quite oversold right now, but just as an FYI, our group has this. We have a speculative long on this one. Okay, but anyways, that's what I forgot to put in my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below and then follow me. Okay, bye bye.